Hey everyone, it's Jamie from BestNerdLife and welcome to another episode. Now I've had a long and storied history with handheld gaming consoles, all the way back to the original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Advance, PSP, like the Vita as well, and DS and all that kind of stuff, all the way up to the Steam Deck, which I will admit is a console I absolutely adore. However, there really hasn't been a handheld console that has piqued my attention like the Evercade EXP. Now this thing is absolutely incredible, and it really captures my mindset that I have now, where I'm kind of really tired of like big, long, like AAA titles that just take ages to download and update and all that kind of stuff. I'm really kind of tired of that, and I kind of want to go back to a time when things were more simpler and didn't take as long to complete and all that kind of stuff. For me, one of the best things about the Evercade EXP is the fact that it comes with these cartridges that generally has kind of like 7 to 12 games on them. Some cartridges have 2 games. This one, the Full Void one, has 1 game on it. And you put it, like slide it in the back of the console, and yeah man, this really feeds into my collector's mindset. The types of games on these cartridges range from kind of retro classic hits like the Gremlin Games collection or the Delphine collection, to more modern indie hits like, well, yeah, Full Void, like, you know, I was showing a second ago. And for me, these cartridges really sell the console because, like, from a collector's point of view, I can get some of these games for mega cheap when the kind of originals on the old consoles can, you know, cost a lot of money. And when you're trying to collect games, then it can be a really expensive hobby. And I don't really want to spend all that money on these overpriced old kind of cartridges, but still have them in a physical collection, if that makes sense. So yeah, the Evercade EXP kind of fills that niche for me. The other thing I really enjoy about the Evercade cartridges is the opportunity it gives indie game developers to actually get a physical game release. With the rise of like digital downloads and all this kind of stuff, I assume it's harder than ever to actually like publish a game physically, which is why I really support companies like Super Rare Games or, you know, Blaze Entertainment, who do the Evercade stuff, because it, you know, it gives game developers a chance to have their games in a physical form, which to me is fantastic. As you can probably see by the background, I love collecting physical games. So yeah, it's like a perfect console for me. And of course, you know, the fact that you get a booklet in the game case, as well as maybe some stickers or other feelies, for example, is just a cherry on top. Like, I really do hope that the Evercade brand really does kind of go from strength to strength and becomes bigger, better, releases more games, gives more opportunities to developers and stuff like that. And I do think it's going to go that way. I've seen some really positive, like, press from people like LGR and Linus Tech Tips talking about this machine, and you know, me getting one finally is just so fantastic. I've wanted one for a long time, like even from like the time it first released to the kind of original red and white console. It just really captured my attention, and I haven't had a chance to pick one up, and now I have, and I do not regret it. And I do kind of want to set myself a challenge this year where I collect as many of the Evercade cartridges as I can. You can probably see back there I've kind of got a bundle already, but yeah, I'm going to collect more because, as I said, it really kind of feeds my collective nature. I want to do a few videos on it, kind of open some new releases, maybe talk about some of the games that I want to be on this thing, and yeah, just really talk more about it because genuinely I really enjoy this console and I want to talk more about it. I'm definitely not going to become a channel that solely focuses on it, but yeah, I want to talk more about it and feature it more in my videos. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then by all means like, comment, subscribe, do all that social media goodness, and as always, keep living that best nerd life.